I need a haircut. And I may have to adjust my camera angles, but whatever. Still no air conditioning in the office yet. That's a work in progress. But I'm here. It's Saturday morning. It's early. We actually switched to daylight savings time in Mexico last Sunday. I think the US does it next week. I don't know, so my time zones are all screwed up. It's like 4:30 a.m. local time. Um, but I think it's like 5:30 in the US Central Time. It doesn't really matter. I'm up. I've been up since 2:30. Neighbors have chickens, and the roosters apparently thought that 2:30 this morning was sunrise for some reason, and so it hasn't really bothered me the last few nights, but tonight, yeah, I've been up since about 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I just got up and I recorded a video earlier, which is going out at 9 a.m. this morning, 8 or 9 a.m., talking about the producer's letter from Lord of the Rings Online that went out yesterday, which is amazing news. And then, yeah, first official stream from the new house. So, let me get this open up in my phone. I also got a new phone, courtesy of my sister-in-law. New for me. I am not a phone, like I don't have to have the new version of phones and everything else, so I still have, where's it at? It's charging over there. I still have a Samsung 7, the Galaxy 7 that I've been using for years. Chris actually still has, she doesn't use this one all the time anymore. She just got a new phone recently too. This is her Samsung Galaxy S5. So we've had this since probably 2015. So we don't buy new phones every year. We go 7 or 8 years before getting anyway. My sister-in-law has a little pawn shop, and so Chris got a new phone about 3 months ago, and I got a new phone 2 days ago, which is just a Samsung A12, which is like double what I've got, it's nice. So I want to open up YouTube on this bad boy so that I can pay attention to chat, since I don't like tabbing out. Yeah, if it works, don't throw it. Dude, Eric Mar, so I swear that's like a US thing. Like it's a United States or an American thing. Like, throw it out if it's more than a year old, or throw it out if it's 2 years old. Because in Mexico, you don't throw shit out unless it's broke. And if it's broke, you fix it. And if you can't fix it, that's the only reason to buy something new, is because you can't fix something. Alright. So let's see. I've got that up here. I do need to pay attention to the coffee because we don't have the kettle out yet, so it's just a pan with some water in it. I'll have to go get here in a minute. Let's just see if Martok's online. He's not, but Maduros is. Alright, I'm gonna try to ride out of here and not get knocked off my horse. That didn't work very well. Maybe? Nope, there we go. I survived. Yay. Rare arch nemesis, the dead. Of course I broke my leg on the way down. If it works, don't throw it away. By the way, where's live chat here? There we go, live chat's up now. Saren, what's up this morning? Coffee tastes good, I agree. Speaking of which, I need to run up here to the hill and double check the coffee. And avoid getting stomped on by that dude. Apparently the mist and snow is out because I can't see squat here. I want to run up the hill. And then we'll go check the coffee. I got it, Chris. I'll be there in a second. Alright, be right back. Oh, that was funny. So we'll see if that shows up on video later. I will check that later. Chris didn't realize I was streaming and was standing there in the doorway scratching her bum. Anything to get stream views, right? When was the last time I saw snow? It's a good question. (2015) I know we saw snow when we were in Spain, which was 2015. March of 2015, we were up in the Pyrenees Mountains. But I lived in Colorado for years. I don't ever need to see snow ever again. Although I will say it's hot here. Which is why I won't be streaming at nights until I get the air conditioner installed. We have the AC. We bought the AC unit yesterday. It's just a mini split. Electrician was here yesterday, just looking at all the stuff that needs to be done. Bum scratching. She's mortified right now, by the way. She was in the kitchen stomping her feet, going, "No, I can't believe that just happened." I was like, "I told you 3 times I was streaming. It's not my fault. You're not awake yet." But like, you can't. It's hard to see, but like, that outlet is there. But like, there's something on the wall right here. I don't want to move the camera because it's not a stupid little tripod. It'll get all freaky. But there's like a thing here on the wall that needs to be, all the wiring needs to be, we just need new contact points for all the boxes. And the breaker box, if I showed you a picture of the breaker box, it's like a 40-year-old breaker box with like 2 breakers in it and no circuit switches. So he's got to actually, there's a lot of electrical work that has to be done before they can install the air conditioner. And that's theoretically going to happen next week. Might happen on Sunday, it depends. He said yesterday that he might be able to start work on Sunday. So in the meantime, I'm only streaming here in the morning because, what's up, Jason? It was, so I'm going to do a conversion here so that I can do this for our Celsius people as well as our, it was 32 degrees Celsius yesterday, or like 90 degrees, but it felt like 100 degrees Fahrenheit and like 35 Celsius. So it's hot here. It's definitely hot, and it's like 85% humidity, so it's warm. It's not too bad streaming. Like, I'm definitely like sticky because of the humidity. But in the mornings, like, I haven't opened the windows yet because there's still mosquitoes outside, so you gotta wait till you start seeing light, basically. If you open the windows when it's still dark out, you're gonna get stuff inside. So here in a little bit, I'll open the windows. It'll cool the house down a lot. Because it's about, what is it right now outside? It is 24 degrees Celsius, 76 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. So it gets down to 70-ish at night. Last night was a little warmer. The past couple nights it's gotten down to like 70 degrees, like 21 Celsius. It's not too bad at night. But holy hell, does it get hot in here. Like, I don't want to be in this office. Like, I stayed here until 4 o'clock yesterday, and from about 1:30 to 4, I was just a pool of sweat just working on stuff. But yesterday I finally got internet installed, so I was getting caught up on a lot of stuff. But after 4 p.m. I just had to leave the office because it was just way too hot in the office. So until I get until I get air conditioner installed, I'm not going to be streaming at nights. No, we do not. Yes, Jason. LOTRO is still very much alive and well. I just did a video a couple weeks ago about how it was sort of a joke video, but how Lord of the Rings Online is going to be the biggest MMORPG of 2022, despite the fact that it's 15 years old. Which talks about the investor reports from EG7, the Rings of Power show bringing a bunch of new people in. Yesterday's producer letter went out. I got a video that I just recorded this morning that's coming out later today in a few hours, which talks about the producer's letter and the fact that they're making huge changes to Lord of the Rings Online in April. So if you're going to be coming back to the game, Jason, I would highly recommend that you watch the video that I've got coming out later today and read the producer's letter, because it will explain the changes. That way you don't go out and buy any expansion packs, because they're going to be making everything up to Helm's Deep is going to be included in the free-to-play, and VIPs are now going to be able to play everything up to the most current expansion as a VIP without needing to purchase anything. So this is a very good time to be playing Lord of the Rings Online, because we're getting new blood into the game. They're making graphical updates. They're making huge changes to all the content and everything else. So it's more accessible. There's no more gotta buy these 5 different expansion packs separately. You can just free to play all the way up to Helm's Deep, and you can get VIP. You get all the way up to the most recent expansion pack, just like WoW does it, or any other MMORPG out there. So those changes are going into effect late April, I believe. So definitely a good time to be coming back to LOTRO. Alright, let's turn in some quests here. By the way, my volume sounds different, but I'm also in a different house now. Does it sound okay to you guys? Like, level-wise, is everything still good on your end? I turned it down just a little bit. It's different here. The audio qualities here in this room is different because of the acoustics. I got a fan going, so I'm trying to make sure that I've got everything set up to where you can hear me all right.
What do you need? What do you want?
Swilad Melon. Megovanen, you may be of service to me.
Greetings.
You may be of service to me.
Alright, so we need to talk to Gandalf. We should ride to Gandalf first.
What do you want?
I can see a little bit of light outside, so probably open up the windows here soon.
What do you need?
Gandalf's secret recipe. I need to send my brother a text message as well. Alright, Gandalf, what do you... I should spend some of my perks. Get some of that juicy XP going. objective here for me is going to be get to level 45 so I can get my legendary weapon. I won't be getting that this morning, though. Used to use gray pepper, but now I switched to white. That's pretty good, man. Oh, that's good. I think Gandalf's in Bilbo's room, if I remember correctly.
Why do you disturb me?
For your secret recipe. Alright. Secret boom boom powder.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Megovanen.
Oh wow, what class do I recommend for a new player? Honestly, they all play pretty good for solo, so I would say whatever you like to play, like whatever you traditionally like to play, because there's a little bit of everything here. You've got your rogues, you've got your fighters, you've got your DPSers, you've got
What do
your
you want?
casters. Big thing is that in the producer's letter, some of the premium classes and races that have been locked behind paywalls are going free in April. So you'll be able to play like the Bjorning and the Runekeeper and other things on a free-to-play account, and you won't need to buy those anymore as premium. It really just depends. Like if you want to do two-handed DPS, not two-handed, but dual-wielding DPS, you'll want to play like
Greetings
a
to you.
champion, which is a tank. Ooh, I can't get his quest yet.
Might you lend me an ear?
Champion is two weapons, plate mail wielding, and then the Guardian, which is the class I'm playing, is the tank. But we also have these skill lines, excuse me, which are different colors. You have a blue line, a red line, and a yellow line, and these dramatically alter the way that you play. So, I am playing... What is this right here? Hang on. I'm definitely doing that. I'm a DPS Guardian, so I don't worry about doing the tank stance, because it's just not necessary unless you're raiding. But there's also like the Lore Master, which is a lot of fun. The Hunter, the easiest class to play, to be honest with you, it's the one that everyone plays, is the Hunter, which is the Ranger, because they get teleports, they get run speed, They could one-shot things by level 20 you'll be one-shotting almost everything. So if you're just looking to try the game out and try something, I would suggest trying like a hunter, because they are definitely the easiest class to play. Are you really following me? He's totally following me. Only for a moment. Alright. I gotta go in here and throw some stuff in the burning cauldron. You can if you play PvP, but the PvE game does not allow you to play evil races. The PvE side of the game is only playing like the good guys. But I do believe you could do orcs and Uruk-hai and wargs and stuff if you play as in PvP, which I think they call monster play here, but I don't do PvP, so I don't know. Big bada boom. I just blew up all the goblins. Yay! Alright, let's go back up to that encampment. Hola, Guillermo. Desde España. Bienvenido. Do I think LOTRO needs a small, mid, or high visual revamp? I think it just needs some updates, the latter part of your question, because honestly, you can see the game. Visually, the environments sometimes can look a little dated, depending on where you're at. The character models were revamped a few years ago. They said in the EG7 report, when EG7 bought the game 2 years ago, they said that their #1 priority was a graphical revamp for 2022. That's supposedly still coming down the pipeline. The EG7 investor report that I covered a couple weeks ago talks about how they've got big changes coming to the game, some of which they just announced to the producer's letter yesterday. But the graphical updates are still supposedly coming down the pipeline. So, you know, they're definitely thinking about updating things. But I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, it's 15 years old. So, if that answers your question, Guillermo. Y buenas tardes, porque yo creo es como... No sé a qué hora es allá, porque ahora aquí es 5 en la mañana, pero es como mediodía en España. Jason asks, is it easy to find a group if you don't want to solo? So here's the easiest answer to that. The game has been designed so that you can solo everything outside of raids and dungeons. Book quests, they give you a buff to do some of the content that used to be for groups only, so you could do it by yourself. I would say, is it easy to find a group? That's going to depend on the server that you choose, because, for example, we are on the Laurelin server, which is one of the oldest servers, It's also a European server. Um, so if you're playing primetime United States, you're probably not going to find people on this server because A, there's a lot of Europeans, but B, this is a very old server, so everyone is at the cap. If you want to find groups, I would say that you would want to play on one of the legendary servers, which they launched a couple years ago and have a lower level population, and because people are going through those, it's like a TLP or a TLE server. It's a progression server. So, or the best solution, which is what we do, you find a guild and you play with a guild. That way, you don't ever have to worry about looking for groups. So I would say, depending on what time you play, Jason, we play in our gaming community. The prime time sessions for us are Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights from 8 p.m. Central until about 11 p.m. Central. Those are the primary nights that our guild plays. However, it's been a little chaotic last week because Chris and I have been moving. So we literally just got to our new place a couple days ago, and didn't play the last week, and I'm not playing this week at nights because I don't have air conditioning installed in the office yet, and it's way too hot here after like 2 in the afternoon to want to sit here and play. So I'm streaming in the morning at the moment because I do morning streams anyway. But next week we should have air conditioning installed, and I'll be back to running guild groups. So yeah, either if you're gonna play on your own, pick a legendary server or pick one of the recommended servers that has a good population in your prime time. Check the forums, check Reddit. You'll find people playing around your same time zones. You can find a guild that way. If you want to join us, you can. We're on the Laurelin server. We play Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central. And links to our Discord are down below. But the game is not designed. It was designed as a group-based game way back in the game, but it's been totally revamped, and it's entirely solo these days. But you can play with people if you want.
What do you need?
All right, let's go talk to Thorgest. Excuse me. Oh, it's noon there, so. Aún está mañana. La última vez que fuimos a España era en 2015. Estábamos allá 3 meses trabajando con la Secretaría de Turismo en Costa Brava. Como bloggers in residence. We were in Spain for 3 months back in 2015. That was a good trip. That was our first big contract. Like Chris and I had been doing a lot of stuff in Mexico up until that point. But when we went to Spain, we were going there for a speaking engagement at the TBEX Travel Conference, and then in Lloret de Mar. And the Secretary de Turismo in Costa Brava wanted us to stay for 3 months and work with them as bloggers in residence. It was a fun trip. Pero también fuimos a Barcelona y Madrid.
Greetings.
Alright. I got dwarves here who want help with things. I need to sell. I have not been to Italy in a long time. Yeah. So when I was living in Bulgaria, it was when I went to Italy, Aragmar, because the family, my ex's family, they rented a bus and they did like a pilgrimage to Italy. They're all part of the Orthodox Church, and they were going to Italy to visit all the churches throughout the major cities. So it was like a 3-week tour of 2 or 3 weeks on a bus touring Spain. Um,
What do you
a
need?
lot of fun. That was a good trip as well. All right, don't want to sell that. Don't want to sell that. Yo lo veo, Cristina. Ellos lo vieron también, rascando su culo. Pero todos dicen no hay problema, Chris. Todos rascan culo. Alright, I'm gonna sell all this. Repair. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna open up some windows and doors and start cooling the house down. had to get the washing machine moved as well. It's not in its permanent place, but we need to do laundry today, so we just put it in the kitchen. Embrace the power of coffee. Paris does have problems. We were there at the end of 2019. We were there for a work trip. We were there for 2 weeks almost. We didn't stay in Paris. We stayed in a town outside of Paris, like 45 minutes away. I can't remember the name of the place. We were there for a workshop, and Chris and I were there doing the videography and photography for the workshop for 2 weeks. And Paris has some really cool stuff. Like any major city, has some really nice history and etc. It is also one of the, strangely enough, it's one of the dirtiest places. It's like one of the dirtiest cities ever, like dirtiest major cities. Like, it was weird. Not to speak bad about Paris, but and just the pickpockets, and it's one of the worst cities in the world for thieves. And so it's really hard to go anywhere as a tourist because everywhere you're going, you're constantly under threat of being robbed. You know, which is, it's like that in any city, but I remember when we were in Madrid. It's my favorite scam of all time. It's like 2 or 3 young people who are maybe 20, and you know, usually young, attractive men or women, young, attractive, and they have a notepad, and they'll come up to you and say something like, you know, we're looking for donations for this. Could we get your information? We also need to get your ID. And the intent is to have you pull out your wallet. And it's just, it's one of the funniest scams ever. I love it every time I see it. I can't believe people actually fall for it, but people apparently do. Yeah, Paris stinks in the summertime. The one that's really big in Mexico City is the young, attractive, and they'll have, it's groups of 2 or 3, and they work together, and they'll stop you for a survey, or they'll try to get you to like buy candy, and when you pull out your wallet to buy the candy, the other one is ready to pick your pocket or grab your wallet and run. But it's usually groups of 2 or 3 that work together. Which is why I just tell everybody, anybody who approaches me on the street gets an automatic fuck off. Like, I don't know you, I don't want to know you. If you're my friend or my family, you're calling me on my phone or texting me. If you're on the street, I don't want to know you. I don't need to know you. Fuck off, my personal space. Like, I will just walk off and ignore you. I do not. And it's weird because I've had random people, because of the blog and YouTube and everything else, I've had random people who are like, if they yell my name while they're out on the street, then there's at least familiarity, and that's different. But when it's like, you know, sir, can I get your, hey, sir, can I, you know, fuck off.
I am beset by misery. My tale is a grievous one indeed.
How to eat. Where's this dude at? That's That's the Bulgarian in me talking. That's the wrong stable master. Wait, there's still a quest in there. How did I... I am married and I have been trained well, yes. Oh yeah, two
Might
more
you lend an
quests.
ear to a dwarf in need?
Oh, it's the bed thing. He keeps like laying back in bed because he's sick.
Come and stay a moment. My tale is a grievous one indeed.
Alright. Should have all the dwarf quests now. I want to say it was Venice was really bad when I was there in summertime. Just
do
all
you
the
need?
aqueducts and everything. It smells so bad in the summer because of all the water. It's all the ugh. Excuse me.
Greetings to you. Sweet lad Melon, will you stay a moment?
Where's the other chest? Throw it out. I don't need it. I was there with a group of other people. I did not go by myself. That was that trip. I don't know if you're here for that, Conscientious, but when I went with the group of Bulgarians, they were doing their pilgrimage to all the churches, and we went during the middle of summer. And so I was just with them when they went. As a individual, I do not travel anywhere during high season. If I go anywhere, Chris and I go when it's off season, because the hotels are cheaper, Airbnbs are cheaper, there's no tourists anywhere. With the obvious exception of like if you're going to go to a ski resort during the off season, there's no point in being there. Or if you're going to a coastal resort, you know, if you're there in the off season, it might be too cold and a lot of the restaurants might be shut down. Yeah, and I want to say when we were in Venice, not only were we dealing with, this is back in, I think it was 2009 when we were in Venice. Not only were we dealing with the normal stench, but also the trash workers were on strike. So no one was collecting garbage throughout the whole city. So all of the dumpsters and all of the trash cans were overflowing and the city smelled so bad. It was really, really bad. I do not have pleasant memories of Venice. Oh, no offense taken. I do not consider myself... I have not lived in the United States full-time since 2007, so I don't really associate with my countrymen on most things. Definitely not on political things. It's actually quite challenging every time I go back and visit family, because unfortunately most of my family, my brother and his wife are the exceptions. My sister's pretty good, but like my sister's husband, my parents, they unfortunately do not know how to have a different political view than someone and keep it to themselves or respect the other person's political view or religious view. So that's like most Americans. It's like, I'm right, you're wrong. Nah. I do not don't have that. I'm pretty Mexicanified, if that's a word. I've been here since 2010, and I've had permanent residency since 2015, so... And honestly, the only reason I haven't gotten my citizenship in Mexico and like my passport and everything is because I'm lazy, and I don't want to. I don't want to learn the national anthem song, uh, and all the tests. You have to take a bunch of tests and everything. So I'm just like, nah. I probably will do that though in the next couple years, because I've been here long enough now. I really should just get my citizenship in Mexico and. Hey, considerably sane. What's up? Yeah, I've pretty much native. Woot! Got a ding. The challenge has been issued. Ooh, Black Fang. Let's record this as a snippet. Really quick. Who dares? You are not of the pack, and yet you would challenge me. So be it. Enough. I yield. You want the elf? She means nothing to us. The goblins came and took her down into their caves. There she will remain until they torment her to death. Now go. I shall not cede the pack to one such as you, challenge or no. Okay. Well, at least we know where the elf is at now. Ooh, Madurio's sending me stuff. Alright, so we can return back to him and tell him about that, but that's going to be down inside the caves, and I doubt I'm going to go into the Misty Mountain Goblin Town area. I really don't like that area. We'll see. I might have gotten too close to that dude. Nope, I'm safe. Whew. I was watching chat and not paying attention to that. We are on Laurelin. Sane. We are on the Laurelin server. I think the majority of the guild right now is around level 45 to 50, somewhere around that. I know people are in Angmar doing book 1 quests. I think the intent is that once I get the air conditioning installed in the office and get settled into the new home, as you can see behind me, you know, we just got here on Tuesday, and I haven't, the office is not set up, any of that stuff. We will be back to normal scheduling by next weekend, and the intent, I believe, is we're about to the point where we're ready to go into Moria with our characters. So the idea is that probably starting next week, we're going to be starting Moria, or at least working our way towards Eregion and the quests in Eregion. Oh, come on, you could totally make that slope. Get the silver. Not sure if you guys can hear the chickens. We're starting to get the roosters are starting to make more noise. Although their alarm clocks suck because they woke me up at 3 o'clock this morning crowing. It's like, there is no sun at 3 a.m. What is your problem?
Sweelad Melon. You may be of service to me.
Well, we're gonna hold off on that quest for the moment. Down, down, down to Goblin Town. Because I don't want to do Goblin Town at the moment.
Greetings.
Back to Rimburg. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the April changes. Like, the producer's letter has me excited. Like the graphical changes, like I knew those were coming. That had me excited. I wished I would have made my Lord of the Rings is going to be the biggest game of 2022 video, like, after the producer's letter, because the producer's letter that came out yesterday is so amazing. I've got that video going out in about 2 hours. Um, it's such huge news for Lotro. I mean, free to play, getting everything up to Helm's Deep included. There's no more gold cap. They're getting rid of the restrictions on Bjornings, Rune Keepers, Wardens, getting rid of the restrictions on the High Elves, so anybody can play those. VIPs can now play everything up to Fate of Gundabad without needing to buy any expansions whatsoever. It's such huge news. Lotro is going to be going big places this year. Big, big places. Actually, let me go ahead and get the stream shared out on social media. By the way, how is the stream, everybody? I'm on a lot. I do not have fiber optic at the new house. I'm on regular old cable internet, and it's not. The upload was not what they told us it was going to be, but it seems to be okay. I seem to be holding steady on the stream, so um, let me know what you guys think. I got spoiled with fiber optic at the big city though, because I had a 200 down, 200 up symmetrical connection. There is fiber optic here, but it stops 3 streets down, and they just installed it this last year. So it's like, I'm gonna go to the telephone company and see how much money they want. See if they'll install it to my house, because it's literally only 3 streets, 3 blocks. But they probably want a couple $1,000s to run the line up to my house, but we'll see. But otherwise, I have cable right now. It's not what they told us over the phone. It is what it is. Chris had a big fight at their office yesterday with them, and we'll see if anything changes. But let me answer that question for you, Jason. Let me share this out on social media, and then I will answer your question, Jason. All right, to answer your question, Jason, is VIP worth it or would you stay free to play? Honestly, dude, with the changes that are coming in April and the fact that there's no more gold cap, you can play Warden, Runekeeper, Bjorn, all free to play. I think those are free to play, might be VIP only. Anyway, but the fact that you can get up to Helm's Deep in the free to play package starting in April, Jason, I would say that honestly, free to play is the way to go, especially if you're going to only be playing once or twice a week. Now, the nice thing about VIP, I play VIP. I have two VIP accounts, one for me and then one for Chris. She's not playing right now because we don't have the new office set up and everything else. But I've got two accounts that I run VIP. I like VIP because you get the monthly points, which you can spend on different things. So for me, it's worth it to have VIP. Plus, I play a lot. I play 5, 6 days a week. At least 4 days a week, I play LOTRO. So it's worth it for me to have VIP. But I honestly, with the changes coming, I've previously said in the past that I think that I think free to play is very good in this game, even though there were some nickel and dime things. Those have gone away now, because now they got rid of the gold cap like 2 months ago or whatever it was, a month ago. No more gold cap. Now they're getting rid of the class and race restrictions, and you get all the way up to Helm's Deep. That's like 7, 8 years worth of expansion content included with the free to play option. So I would highly suggest just play free to play. And then if you find yourself getting to the point where you want points to buy things and get perks for your character, then you can subscribe to VIP. Honestly, I think VIP is very worth it. I pay for 3-month blocks, which means I only pay $10 a month. So I always come in and I buy 3 months in one go. It's $30, and then I'm good for 3 months. So it gets that price down to like $10 a month. It's worth it for me because I'm always going to play this game for at least 3 months at a time. So I think VIP is worth it. But honestly, if you haven't played in a long time, or if you've never played before, just free to play it, man. It's really good. All right, we are doing stuff here. Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to bio and grab this other fan. We had a monster in the house. I had to kill it. So if you didn't see that fly across the screen, in Mexico we have giant flying cockroaches. And he was easily the size of my thumb. And the reason is because we have the doors open. And it's still dark outside. That's why I said you gotta wait until it gets daylight out, otherwise you get bugs in the house. Nothing like living in the tropics, baby. Alright. Where am I at? What am I doing? I killed a massive flying cockroach is what I just killed. Alright. Oh, looks like Martok's here too. Alright, this is a good place to switch to my lore master. Yes, flying roaches from hell. And I regret spraying that bug spray because now the whole office smells like bug spray. Blech.
Morning.
Morning, morning.
I might have missed it, but I could have swore it was Chris that killed that bug, not you.
Okay, I sprayed it. She killed it. That is totally a fair assessment. I sprayed it. She killed it. It's only the second one, and it's literally my fault because I wanted to open up all the windows this morning. And if you open up the windows, if you open up the doors and windows when it's still dark outside, you're gonna get roaches in the house and mosquitoes. Thankfully, there's no mosquitoes this morning, but yesterday morning there was a nice breeze. There's no breeze this morning. It is hot and sticky. So I was like, I'm opening all the windows, and then sure enough, I get a giant thumb-sized flying roach. Blah. You don't have roaches in the UK, do you?
Yeah. Not giant roaches from hell, mind, but you'll have them.
I never saw the size that they have here, because even I remember when I lived in Bulgaria, they had roaches, but they were, maybe half an inch long, maybe 3/4. They weren't big ones, and they didn't fly. And here, they're fucking huge, and they fly. I probably don't have a ton of time this morning, but I should be able to play for at least an hour, and then Chris and I got to run to the market because we just got our new fridge delivered, and then we turned it on last night, and so we have a empty fridge that needs to be filled this morning. But the supermarket doesn't open here for another hour, so until then. What are you
Sorry,
working
I
on?
missed the invite.
Okay, no worries.
I was looking up the size of English roaches. And over here, they're roughly the size of your thumbnail.
Yeah, that's not that big. That's livable. Like I could see those and not cringe and be scared. The ones here are huge and they are terrifying. I think what scared me the most when I first saw them was the fact that they fly. Because I was not ready for that at all.
No, where am I headed?
I don't know. What are you working on? I'm helping you.
I've not been working. Well, I've been working. Yes. I've done. Oh, hang on. I've just done some Forakel stuff. But I've got stuff all over. Goblin Town would be handy to get through.
Okay. I will make my way to Rivendell. Someone said in chat it was a party effort with Chris killing the mosquito. So who gets the most experience from that though? I initiated the combat.
But normally, if you're grouped, more than one person gets a bonus to the experience to be split up in a group.
What can I do for you?
Take me to Rivendell.
I'll just kill this roving threat on my way. Sorry, did I say kill? I meant avoid like the plague.
Yeah, they're big. I got squashed by an arch nemesis today. I was running around doing quests earlier this morning with my guardian in Misty Mountains, and there was 2 of them up. That's up by
What can I do for you?
the V camp. What's it called? I can't ride there from here.
Yeah, you have to go to Gloin's camp and then to. I find I can't even pronounce it. Krimbarg easier.
Well met.
Really? Oh, because you could just run straight north from there. Okay. That makes sense. Jason says, you cast a spell, she DPS meleeed it. That's so true. I did the ranged attack and she closed in and whacked it with the broom. That's awesome. That's a good one, Jason. Gave me a good chuckle this morning. Alright. Down to Goblin Town. I'm actually reading The Hobbit right now, actually. Put that on my Kindle before the move.
Speak up or leave me be.
All right, be right back. All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
And apparently, we have a pregnant cat who just showed up at the back door looking for food. Which I love cats, but at the same time, when you start giving pregnant cats food, they will then show up and have their babies on your doorstep. And then you're stuck with lots of cats. I heard Chris talking to somebody. I was like, who are you talking to? Apparently a mama cat. What's up, Zeitlos? Oh, hang on. I got YouTube stuff. Let's go inside and then I'll answer all the YouTube stuff. Espero que no tienen bichos. Let me get up a pet. And let me stick follow on Valeris real quick. Let's check YouTube. Oh. Good morning, Sparrow. Zeitlos. Yes, welcome back. I am sort of back, not completely. Because I'll tell you what, it's fucking hot. And will not be fully back until I get air conditioning installed, so. Like, you can't see it, but I am drenched in sweat like now. Even it's like 80 degrees already. It's going to be a hot day today. But it is going to rain this afternoon, so it might cool down. But it's 80 degrees in the house with 85% humidity, so I am quite sweaty. Who needs debris piles or are those lootable items?
That's the buttons, I think.
Is it a faint, shiny glimmer you see within the pile of debris?
Yo guys, I don't know if I'm alright to join you right now.
Oh, hang on.
Consider
I hear
the same.
I heard somebody speaking who's. I need to turn their voice up. That's Vermine, right?
Well, yep.
No, I can hear you now.
Yep. Considerably sane from the YouTube chat.
Oh, perfect. Welcome.
Yeah, as I introduced myself, I joined you back in February.
Nice. Yeah, I think you just joined Discord a minute ago. I saw messages, but I haven't actually read the messages yet. Because I'm lazy.
I think we've got to go down now.
Down, down, down in Goblin Town. Sparrow, I just saw your comment, like, playing Elden Rings type sweaty? Yes, definitely that kind of sweaty. Oh, hang on, I didn't see Thrill House was just online as well.
My LOTRO is still updating. So, is it Laurelin for reals?
Yeah, we're on Laurelin. Do you have a character?
Wicked! Yeah, I have several characters. I started playing back in January 2021, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, if you've got something in the level range, we are around 45 to 50 right now in Goblin Town with these characters.
I am with my top two characters. I am 61 and 67 respectively.
Yeah, if you want to bring whatever you want to bring, it's all good. We're just helping Valeris this morning. And looks like Thrill House needs stuff as well.
I haven't done Misty Mountains yet. I just took them with promo code back in November.
Is that server lag?
I hope
Yeah.
I hope my well accent is not too ear scratching for you.
Ah, it's all good. My wife's
Thank you,
Mexican.
I'm
My
fine.
wife's Mexican. I live with a person who speaks in accented English.
She's the sweetest flower I ever seen.
Thank
By
you.
the way, yeah.
How deep are we?
We're not really. We just run straight in from the entrance and you'll find us.
And you can always just train down to us, Thrill. Just let me know the name of your character. Just send me a message, Vermine, for an invite.
First of all, I need to get into the game.
Ah,
I
okay.
have been playing the Elder Scrolls Online for the last couple of weeks, I guess, ever since the start of war in Ukraine.
Nice.
Just tuning off
Excuse me.
the madness.
What's really funny to me is that when Chris and I were dating, she hated cats, and now I have converted her.
Into the cat worship. Whoa! This is great actually, because cats, they are more like humans in terms of autonomy. From my point of view, at least. They can be very affectionate, they can be pulse for life with you, but they're not like you leave a cat for a couple of hours and you come back and your house is destroyed because the cat didn't know better.
Just be careful she don't turn into a crazy cat lady.
Yes.
I can support you with that. As an expert, sane crazy cat lady. Yeah, I know that sounds quite.
My one of my sister-in-laws, one of Christina's sisters, is turning into a crazy dog lady.
Oh.
she's 36, 35, 36, and she has lots of animals, lots of dogs. No boyfriend, so she makes up for that with lots of dogs. And then her other sister has birds, or
You
at
know,
least one bird.
you know, I find that single, childless animal activists are somewhat broken humans in terms of human beings.
It can be,
They
yeah.
have they have little to no empathy toward fellow humans. They hate you with passion if you are not vegan, if you are not this, that, and that. But then they take all their affection towards animals that are not as elaborate, that are prone to violence if you touch them the wrong way. And I just don't get it. How does it make any sense in their heads?
Martok, is that what your dog got sick from the other day?
No, oh no.
That's what I was wondering.
That was I left him on his own while I had to go to London for work, and I was gone from the house for 9 hours. And he got bored and decided to bite through a can of expanding foam.
As long as he didn't eat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I have only cats. Actually, 9 of them divided by 3 households.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, I was wrong. Morgwent is only 50. 52?
Sparrow says she's a crazy pet lady. I like them all. I like most animals. I don't like small dogs. Like, I'm not a small dog fan.
What is exactly the point in small dog? It's not a dog. It's not even a rat. It's not even a cat. What the fuck?
It's a snack.
Like, guys, it's just one half of shivers and one half of small doggy rage.
Is that a husky, Martok?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
How old is he?
He's 18 months now.
Yeah, I remember you saying he was pretty young. So he was definitely like, Daddy's gone. I'm bored.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like it when I go out.
My first big trip after I had gotten a golden retriever years ago, I left him with my sister, and I went to Bulgaria for a few months, and I had never been separated from him before, and he got separation anxiety. My sister goes to work. First day I'm gone, I get an email. This is before smartphones and everything. I come back, and I got an email from my sister going, "Your dog's gone." He had chewed through the basement door, like a wooden door. He'd chewed the door frame off and chewed a hole through the door and got upstairs and then went through the screen door into the backyard and then dug a hole under the backyard fence and took off. And I guess one of the neighbors found him, and a couple days later she figured out which, one of the neighbors, after going around asking everybody if they'd seen a dog, one of the neighbors had actually had him for a couple days, but he freaked out. My dad left me.
You know the metal child gates that you put across doorways? Well, I've had to throw 2 of those out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Bane's gone through 2 of those.
What kind of small dog do you have, Sparrow? And then I will determine if he is awesome or not. I'm just teasing. The reason I say this is because growing up, my aunt had Pomeranians and Chihuahuas, and all they did was bark and pee and bark and pee and bark and pee.
Chihuahuas are annoying as fuck. Just don't see the point in getting Chihuahua if you can get a rat.
Just don't say Chihuahua, Sparrow. I will say my sister had a little terrier, and he was really cute and a really cool dog. But he only made it to, I think, 9 years old, and then he died. Alright, fair enough, Sparrow. It's probably a Pomeranian or a Chihuahua. Terriers are cute, though. That is a cute cat, Remine.
Hey. The Siberian Beauty. The only cat that we willingly took in, like, it was a conscious decision. All the cats that came after, even the 2 British Shorthairs, they were an accident of any sort. And most of them are disabled one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
So we are like rescuers.
I gotta look this up, Sparrow. I have no idea what a Pom Chi is.
I'm guessing it's a Chihuahua Pomeranian cross.
It might be, yeah. Alright, fair enough. I'm looking at pictures of them now. I totally understand why you said that, because I'm sitting here criticizing my aunt's Pomeranians and Chihuahuas. Poor Sparrow's traumatized. No, I can't say what it is. Oh, was that a... Apparently that was a way out. Oh, is this the secret entrance that Bilbo wants you to find in that one quest?
No,
Yeah,
he
no,
wants you to find the main entrance.
Oh, okay.
Here, so follow... I did this last night.
I don't have the quest, I'm just curious. I couldn't remember.
But to get deeper in, you need to cross this bridge.
The bear...
Bear.
Go ahead, Martok.
No, I was just going to say, I've never been any good at navigating in here, so I'll let somebody
Oh,
else
it
lead.
sucks. To answer your question, Jason, the bear is Maduros, who is a Bjorning, which is a shapeshifter like Bjorn from the book. And that's one of the changes that's happening in April with update 33. So see, he just shifted back to man form there. Previously, those were a premium character class that you could only play if you paid for or bought with LOTRO points. But as of update 33 in April, they're going to be free for everybody to play.
I wonder if those of us that paid for it will get a refund.
So I feel sorry
don't
for.
think so.
Yeah, I doubt it. Correct. Right, I doubt it. Kel was even. I feel bad for Kel because I think he just spent $60 on the all-in-one pack that they had, and then here we are, like 2 months later. That pack is obsolete because now he could have just gone VIP and gotten everything. So yeah.
Think of this this way. I'm from Russia, so my money is like cut paper now. But I think every time I donate to the game, every time I buy something of the inside merch or pixels or whatever or DLC, I support the game that I actually like.
Yeah, that's.
I just get some benefits from it, but mainly I just enjoy the game and I wanna support the developers.
We
And this is how it is, actually.
Nathan Napalm and I have had some good discussions on this topic before because there's a lot of people who complain that over the years LOTRO has been more expensive. Yeah.
It was stagnant, it was cash grabby. When I joined, I didn't like it at all, but when I just waited for discounts and got whatever
That's what
I
my
needed.
brother did. My brother has been free to play almost the entire time he's played it. Just over the years, he's picked up like everything.
Yeah, you can grind for it. LOTRO is much more cash grabby than the Elder Scrolls Online, from my point of view, because it gives you obstacles like gold cap, which is obsolete right now. All right, but there is a game like Guild Wars 2 that is releasing living world updates with quests, with achievements, with some real shit going on for free. It's basically buy to play, not free to play, buy to play. And you just buy huge chapters once in 2 years to get more classes, more story, more value, or you buy cosmetics and extra services, which is the best, like really the best monetization practice throughout all of mmorpgs. In my experience, I have been playing since Perfect World back in 2007 in Russia.
He is Jason, but he doesn't play very often. Because he's always busy with other stuff, and I expect to see your dog on stream the next time we play D&D Sparrow, so that I can get to know this amazing creature. And I say that with all seriousness, because not all small dogs are bad. Just most of them. I can be convinced otherwise. Nathan usually. I know he joined our EQ2 guild. He joined here a few weeks ago, but I think he's only played a couple of times because he's been really busy with Elden Ring, so I don't think he's played LOTRO in a while. Meanwhile, I have to make the decision of whether or not I'm going to make the plunge to Elden Ring or not. We shall see. I still am not convinced.
And back down again.
Let me know when you guys get to the part where you have to go get the wooden spring.
Yeah, I'm just following and killing stuff. Did you need a kinship invite also, Moragwind? I don't know if you already have a kin with this character. If you do, just let me know.
I just I just dropped out of my previous one.
All right, hang on.
Didn't feel anything. You know. Hey, big dudes. Sounds good to me. So, you are into tabletop, of course.
Mm-hmm.
From what I get. Guys, take me into play, please. Or I can throw a game about, gopniks in Russia, uh, with some insane insights. It's just since the war started, uh, one of my players who was in Kiev was born in Donetsk, and then he moved the first time around. He is stuck. He was stuck under the fire,
Mm-hmm.
and now he just can play.
Is that, by the way, is that a new axe, Maduros, or is it the same one? It just has an effect now because you've leveled up. Oh, Maduros might not be in chat this morning. I just realized that.
Yeah, it's the same axe. It
Oh,
just
never
has
mind.
the thunder.
Like a buff. Yeah, Jason, I think that's like one of Nathan's primary jams that he goes back to quite frequently is Dark Age of Camelot. Which I did play with his group the last time they did it, like 8 months ago, maybe a year ago. But I'm not a PvP player, so it wasn't for me. Oh yeah.
Hey,
I go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna ask, do we need the spike now?
I don't know who needs what, so if you need something, scream.
I need the sharp post, yeah.
Alright, follow me.
Hang on, I'm way behind you lot.
I'm just getting into 5th edition, Jason, because I previously played 2.5 forever. So we learned. I learned 5th edition for Lost Mine of
Wait.
Fandelver.
2.5. Is it? It's like you are an Amish from Tabletop World or
Yeah.
something like that.
Probably.
Well, there is a telltale beard of yours.
It's funny because we just got here a few days ago, and my brother-in-law was saying that he said something about I could pass as a rabbi, and I was like, if rabbis had earrings and smoked weed, sure. Like,
Oh, by the way, look, I have been working for a hookah tobacco company for a year before I moved on. Tell me, is there some hookah culture in your part of the world?
not really. Hookah culture's not a thing in Mexico.
Should I send some?
There are parts like if in Mexico City there were hookah bars, but it's not a big thing like it is in other parts of the world.
Well, yeah, mostly Arabs or Russians tend to stick to hookah, from what I gather.
I know when we
They're-
were in gosh dang it, Dublin. In Ireland, there was a few hookah bars that we went to, and then I remember when I lived in Bulgaria, yeah, it was all over the place because there's a lot of Iranians and Iraqis.
There is a lot of East Asian culture, which is heavily intertwined with hookah.
Are you guys making me jump down into a pit?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of us.
I don't trust you anymore. What?
Okay. I'm towards you guys.
Sharp pole or right in this room. everybody pick up their quest thing?
Yeah, I've got my stick.
Okay. So, so if you want to turn that in, we actually have to go all the way back. But wait a minute, is there a...
I think we have to go up to go back.
Oh, if that's possible, that would be awesome. I didn't see the stairway last night.
To go south, to go north, you must go south. To go west, you must go east. To find the light, you must pass beneath the shadow.
Yeah,
And fucking Martin is withholding the book from us yet fucking again. May he eat his ass to the hell with McDonald's, I don't know. The major procrastinator, basically.
I don't know if this can get us back. I do know that if you go back to the beginning and go across the bridge, I do know that's a reliable way to get there.
Okay.
But from here on, I don't know if there's some sort of
I think that the Song of Ice and Fire is ever getting an ending. And that's a pity because it is an epic story of a scale of a maturity that is unprecedented.
I'm just following you, Thrillhouse, because I'm just here to blow shit up.
Okay.
And yeah,
I don't know where they went.
they're probably going out the other way.
Okay.
And as far as George R.R. Martin, yeah, I don't follow. It's when I was a teenager, because I think I was 13 or 14 when Game of Thrones was first published, and I definitely followed the first few books. But I think whatever was the last book, it took like 7 years for him to write it, and I just gave up. I was like, I'm not gonna read books from people who take.
11 years since he released.
Yeah, well, it's also the same with Patrick Rothfuss and the whole. Fuck the book. That's why I haven't ever read Patrick's. I've read snippets, but I refuse to go buy the books to read his books, despite everyone saying how amazing the first 2 books are. Because it's like, if you haven't finished it 10 years later, I'm just gonna wait until you actually finish it. Then I will buy the box set. And yeah, I'm not.
You know, you can. Yar har hippity being a pirate is all to
What did we just run into?
You are a pirate.
I'm with Majoros.
Oh fuck, arch nemesis! No! Don't kick me! There is a giant. Level 90. He almost tried to kill me. I don't know. Meanwhile, do you guys like Malazan World? Malazan Book of the Fallen.
What now?
Malazan Book of the Fallen.
I don't know that I'm familiar with that.
You should definitely try it because this book, this series, which is quite extensive. There is 13 books in a finished main series. Then there are some extra series that are prequels, sequels, spin-offs, whatever. It all began with tabletop game, and it is quite good. I mean, I read the first books, which are leveled lower than average, and they're so freaking delicious. I just suggest you all go and read. Steven Erickson is awesome. His co-author is awesome, and they are, well, maybe less productive than Brandon Sanderson, but they're less formulaic in terms of language, from my perspective. I'm not native, but
Is this?
Are
we trying to get out of here, Thrillhouse? Not to. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. I think isn't it this way?
I went up the wrong... It's this way. The bridge is over.
Yeah,
It's below that one.
By the way, guys, just tell me if I'm annoying.
Excuse me.
I'm an autistic. I can't pick a social cue. just tell me, shut up, fuck off. I'm shutting up. I'm fucking off. I'm perfectly okay with this.
Here it is.
Oh.
All right.
Here comes a lot of beer.
Once we get out of here, I gotta check with Chris real quick too to see about time, because I know we gotta go to the supermarket. But I don't remember what time they open.
Those guys got it figured out right quick.
It's the last time I followed Thrill House through a cave system.
What are you talking about? I actually know where I'm going. Just missed a turn.
Oh my goodness, my bags are chock full of these stupid chests.
Just delete them.
Yep.
You know you can filter them out
So that they don't...
so that you never loot them again.
Ew, I did not know that. How do you do that?
So
Yeah.
if you open up the, you know, the loot symbol there that pops up every time you loot something, click on it once, and then there's down below there's little filter buttons, little blue filter buttons.
I did not know that. So you, but it only whenever you're looting something.
Yeah, it can stop that from appearing in your loot.
All right, but you can't pull it up unless you're looting something, right? That menu that you're talking about.
No, you can, but I forget the short.
All right,
Something shift.
I will look it up eventually. All right,
No, there is a way to do that.
let me. I'll be right back.
Oh, did you guys get here? Was it via YouTube, or are you a stable gaming community? Or something a bit of both?
I'm pretty new, but it's a gaming community.
Gaming communities are nice in general. I have been distancing myself from my native speaking community, I mean Russian players, for years, since like 2012. Yeah, because the gaming culture is just not my cup of tea. I mean Russian. Europeans, English speaking, they are a bit more diverse and sane in general. Hence I'm sticking with you and watching English speaking YouTube.
You're all slow pokes.
Oh, I'm done down there. I don't need to, I did those quests last night. I'm on the next phase, so we're waiting at the entrance here.
Oh, right, okay. We was waiting down here for you lot to come down.
Oh no. Sorry. Finish what you're doing and come on back.
Just I didn't do anything in these mountains, but I'm over level. Can survive.
I didn't know Bjorn could wear heavy armor. Is that right?
Yeah. It surprised me too. I thought like leather.
What's your guys' intentions down here? Do you want to do quests? What are we working?
I was just doing any quests that I had. That's all.
Okay.
Of the next ones in the list is place the pike in a sturdy bit of earth and defeat 6 cave troll drummers.
Okay, I've got both of those also. So
Trying to get to you guys, but I'm stuck at the entrance because.
okay, so I know where I've got a map up, nice map. So I know vaguely how to get to these places to put these other things.
I guess I will just rush towards you. I can heal myself quite well. Let's hope I survive.
I can see you on the map.
Okay, so
Yeah,
We gotta-
I'm just a lonely rune master, rune keeper, whatever.
so we're gonna cross. We're gonna go south here and then cross to the other side and go to the instance on the opposite side of this section, if that makes sense.
So down here, yeah?
Yep. Man, doing this on a champion versus a lore master first time, it's night ending. Alright, so we're gonna go south one more time. I think.
I started the camp just west of us. Alright, whatever.
'Tis not a zip line, Sparrow. That's actually a hammock. I moved it from the living room, so there's. I mentioned this. I don't know if you saw the video, but I was mentioning this the other day about the way the houses are built here. Every room has 2 hooks built into the wall. So there's one here, and then there's one caddy corner, and it's because most people here sleep on hammocks. They don't sleep on beds. It's a cultural thing. Because it's so hot here and most people don't run air conditioning, so they sleep on hammocks because it's cooler because you're not trapped by the mattress. So you've got airflow from underneath as well as above. So most people sleep in hammocks. That's how Chris grew up, was sleeping in hammocks. I cannot sleep in a hammock. I could take naps in a hammock, but I do not like sleeping in hammocks. That's what Chris slept on that the first 3 nights we were here, and then our bed got delivered yesterday. At least the mattress. The base we're getting today at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know if you can see it. There's this bookshelf back in the background. The guy who made that, we now have 1, 2, 3, 5 of his tables. They're like table desks. We bought 5 of them because they were cheap, like $12 per table, more or less. We bought 5 of those, and then we've got the bed frame. It's not a master, but the way they do it here, and it's not a king size. The way they do it is you take 2 individual bed frames and put them together, and now you have 1 bed frame for your king size. So, but the mattress was delivered yesterday, so we actually slept on a mattress last night. But that is not a zip line, that is a hammock. And yes, that's another reason why people do the hammocks, is because then you're up off the ground and you're not getting snakes and everything else. So far no snakes, only giant flying cockroaches, which I think you missed that this morning, Sparrow. I sprayed it and then it fell off the wall and Chris killed it with a broom. We had a big thumbnail size, like not thumbnail, like thumbs. It was a good 2 inches long, a big ass flying roach. And the reason was because if you open the windows here when it's still dark out, so we were up at like 3 a.m. and had the doors open at like 5 and it was still dark out, so we got some creepy crawlies in the house.
I'll
Okay.
just follow the big bear. I'll just follow the big bear's ass.
Alright. I am back now, and apparently I'm overflowing with loot, and I just saw Sparrow's dog picture in chat. So he doesn't look too bad. Looks like a chill little man. Oh, if you missed that on the stream earlier, Sparrow, I let out a quite girly scream. That was I'm totally recalling out of this hellhole because I don't know my way out and I need to sell.
Kill everything.
Are you guys going back in for round 2?
We're in war steadings. We're in, which is part of it.
Gotcha.
Yep, it's on the opposite side of the. Sorry, guys. I think the mound is over here.
Guys, by the way, in the Misty Mountains there is a whole giant, I don't know, city, and we could farm it too. I don't know.
The actual
it- it-
giant city is okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
down south.
They are pretty nasty if you go solo, but with party like this, I think we could just.
Yeah, if you guys end up doing that after the Goblin Town, I'll bring my actually I might just bring him anyway, my Guardian, because he needs XP. Let me sell some crap here.
With a party like this, we can do Angmar, for example, instances. And
How do you call?
Is it? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make you party leader, Martok. And I'm gonna go grab my Guardian instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys want to do this, because there's there's a super efficient way to do it, and there's a not efficient way to do it. So we could go back and hand into the health in the prisons, or we can venture forth and try and find the cave trolls, the drummers. I mean,
I don't mind. But what's our plan then? Is it are we because there's 5 of us? Are we going to do instances or what?
That's a good
We
question.
could do instances, for especially Karn because it is a nasty one. We have a bit of challenge since we are not the level cap, but still. Uh,
I would be down for an instance if you can give me a couple of minutes. Chris just made me some eggs, so I need to eat real quick, but then I will
uh,
be good.
yeah, I would like a couple of minutes to revise my build for being a better healer, and uh, I guess make myself a hookah.
It looks like Brian is here in chat. What's up, Brian? Hey, yeah, man. Sorry about that. Funerals everywhere, unfortunately. Sorry for your loss. All right, I will be back again shortly, everybody. I'm gonna go scarf some eggs, and then we can do an instance.
yeah, I I would love to join, but I don't have time this morning. I'll
No
be
worries.
soon.
And we can just keep slaughtering goblins too. It's all good. But I'll be back in a moment. I gotta get some food in my belly.
It in America anyway. Guys,
Hello.
does anybody of you know how early is it in America? Because I have no idea.
It is 8 a.m. where I am right now in
8.
Chicago time zone.
Oh shit. So you are a really early bird.
Uh, sure.
Nice. Well, yeah, I used to play, but I played play by post with several people from America, from different time zones, and it always was so puzzling how to figure out when they are online, when they are not, why they are online when they are supposed to sleep. Like, what the heck?
Some people don't sleep.
Yeah, I know. Moscow never sleeps. It is a given because we have so little daylight that there is no use to getting used to live in daylight. You're just basically a vampire or an orc, just because you you live so far to the north. All jokes aside, though, uh, th- I just appreciate that you guys don't ask me why I'm not protesting, because all the protesters were just driven into who knows where.
Alright, I have returned. We're just gonna stick into the Goblin Town for the moment, since Thrill House can only stay a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Sure.
Alright,
I'm gonna turn a couple things in and then I got.
okay. Well, I'm gonna
I just
meander
wanted-
that way.
I guess that would be most
I will head north.
logical course of action, but I still have to sell out a lot of stuff.
I did not have huevos rancheros, Jason. All I had was just some very quick scrambled eggs because we're supposed to go to the supermarket, but Chris is doing laundry right now, so she wanted to wait to go to the market for like another, I think in another hour we'll probably go to the supermarket, but I was like, I can't wait an hour. I need food. And all we have is eggs at the moment, so she made some eggs really quick, so I just had some very quick scrambled eggs.
Wait, eggs are a superfood.
Yep.
They are relatively light on stomach and then they are rich with nutrients.
We're about to get some chickens also.
And they make you fart.
Yes.
I mean, wait. Are you about to get some chickens like a cattle? Wait. How do you call the small household animals? in English?
I wouldn't call them pets. Maybe is what you're trying to look. That might be the word.
Not pets.
Livestock?
Not cattle, yeah, livestock.
Yes, we're gonna
Farm.
be buying them specifically so that we can get eggs from them.
Sweet. It's a lot of fun. I used to visit my family in Ukraine, in rural Ukraine, back when I was a child and my father was alive, and we had a lot of fun feeding chickens, feeding turkey.
Yeah, I grew up on a dairy farm, and then my family has a cattle ranch now. So I mean, I grew up with them. I just haven't. I've been a city person for a long time now, so I haven't worried about animals for a very long time now. I need to get rid of all these quests because I can do these later.
Wait, we have a hunter. Can a
Greetings,
hunter
traveler.
summon me,
Will you
please,
stay a
somewhere
moment?
near ya?
Come and
Please.
stay a moment, friend.
Hunters can't.
You
no.
have come at a most
No,
fortuitous time.
Can, or I can give. I think I can make a whistle. Hold on a second, I gotta read this. Make a whistle to give to a friend for summoning you to their side.
Yeah, there is a war horn mechanics to summon somebody. I just teleported to.
Oh yeah, there's a
and-
war. I can. Totally, there's a mustering horn right here I can use. Hold up. I
Yeah.
think there's a mustering horn here. But I don't know that I've ever used these acorns. Ah, no, these are for me to give to other players to summon me to you. Okay, so summoning horn.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yep.
I found a cave troll.
One of my roommate cats named Jake, after some character from Resident Evil, had just hopped on the perch and started observing some birdies.
Did you get the summons, Morgwind?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am here. I'm going.
Okay, there it
to-
went. Alright, sorry, it just took a minute. I was like, it said it's working. I was like, is it really working?
Yeah.
Alright, let me... Sparrow, yes. So we have not yet started. I bought a rake yesterday because I have to clean the backyard first because people who lived here before, there's trash back there and other stuff. So I have to clean the backyard. Then I'm gonna section off for the garden, and then I have to. I'm gonna basically make 1/3 of the backyard is gonna be a garden. Then we gotta plant trees in the other 2/3. And then once we've got that done, we're gonna be looking at chickens first, and then probably I would like a goat because I really want goat cheese and goat milk. Chris wants the goat milk. I want the goat cheese. I definitely want fresh eggs, so chickens are the first thing on the list.
Not a priority, basically, because you are a grown human, but the cheese.
Yes.
It's just the best.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I haven't been following you quite closely since the whole shitstorm in our part of the world started. Where have you been before moving?
1 second here. I gotta. For some reason, my volume is super loud in here, so I gotta turn down my volume section. Can you repeat your question?
Where have you been before you decided to move?
Oh, before I
didn't
lived in Mexico? I lived in Bulgaria for a couple of years, lived in Colombia for a little bit. A lot of traveling, but not living in places for many years with the travel blog. But I've been in Mexico now since 2010.
So you just switched your living accommodations, your apartments. How do you call it?
Oh, yeah, we literally just moved Tuesday? What is today? Today's the 19th. We arrived here on the 15th, which was a few days ago. Which is why we're still setting up, because there's like
So
for those of you who are
half of it-
watching the stream behind, like it's just stuff everywhere is piled because we're still unpacking. That's exactly why we chose that place, Thrill House. My brother and I did some strategic shopping. We had to search through like 30 neighborhoods before we found one that had a free spot at that location, so that you literally just turn around and run down the hill and there's mounts.
It's perfect. I love it.
And my personal house, if you're down at the stable guy, look behind him and there's like a house right behind the NPC vendor. Like there's a house with an NPC in it, right? Just behind that is a house that you can buy, like a deluxe house. I've got that house in a different neighborhood, but so
Nice.
Either way, I can teleport back to the Ken house or my personal house and immediately have a mount, which is great for fast travel options if my main recall is down. All right, I have no idea how to get down to the trolls, so I'm just gonna run around and.
We're coming back up. We've done the trolls.
Okay. I actually
We're
have
heading back to the jail.
I actually have all of these quests, but I wasn't going to come in here with this character, but since everyone is here this morning, why the hell
guys,
not?
I wanted to ask you one last question.
Excuse me.
Was the the fan train hitting LOTRO intentional, or was it just an answer to the insanity that is going on with Amazon? Because I'm being from the second world country, I just don't understand the whole my diversity. Bitch, gay, queen, king, whatever.
Yeah, that's really only a thing in like.
In the UK and USA.
Yes, it's really only
basically.
to put it bluntly, that's only a thing in first world countries, because it's kind of like veganism.
I keep telling them on YouTube that, oh my sweet summer child, if you care about this nonsense, then you have surely never have been struggling to get through your life.
So we have friends who, for example, because of the travel industry, spend a lot of time in like Mongolia, as an example.
Oh shit! They are so patriotic.
Well, no, but not
can...
speaking politics here for a minute. I'm speaking food wise. So we have a couple who are friends of ours, and they went to Mongolia, and one of the couple is a vegetarian, the other is not. And when they went to Mongolia, they had
vegetarian. There is no veg food.
Correct. There's no vegetarian food. So she is not a typical vegan who is like nose in the air and I'm a vegan. She's just vegetarian and that's it, and it's fine. But she had a hard time, and she ended up eating meat for the first time in like 6 years when they were in Mongolia because there's nothing else to eat. And then when she came back from Mongolia, she had to have a very like difficult conversation with herself about the fact that she had never thought about, and she's from Slovakia, which is another developing country, and she had never considered the fact that veganism is pretty much only a thing in like first world countries where people have access to all these different fruits and vegetables. Because if you go to Mongolia, you don't get the option to be a vegetarian. You eat what is available, and it's
and Mongolia is a fucking wasteland.
Yeah,
little
correct.
to no agriculture. Being from Russia, I can tell you, I have never ate a grass-fed fed beef. I wanted to, but everything I get in here, I can get for a meaningful price. Let alone the crisis that is coming for us because our president is a warlord. Sorry, it just
Yeah.
my. But
The grass-fed beef thing is.
I have never tried the grass-fed beef, and I have tried the true cheese from Parmigiano Reggiano and the truthfully grass-fed cheese.
I think we go up the stairs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It is so different. It is so delicious because you eat a little bit and you are full.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I know with
You don't get so much cattle if you feed them right.
right, and so since my family raises my brother in particular and my dad, but mostly, this is my dad and my brother. Those, they raise beef cattle, so I have access to grass-fed beef, and it's definitely better. However, the whole marketing bullshit of how it's so expensive, it's not entirely true because a lot of
That's
that just
true.
depends.
It depends on logistics.
Yes.
I am economist by my
Education, yeah.
education. Yes, my first education is a pure economy. I am a manager of commerce structures. I don't know how to formulate in English efficiently. So I'm cooperative manager, and the thing is that with logistics like we have in the modern world, you can afford having some fields being specifically prepared for cattle in, say, Africa, even Saharan Africa. You just have to introduce there some soil, some cultures that provide a good grazing field, and then you have to move cattle back and forth so that they create this mud from their excrements, so obviously from the remnants of their feeding ground, and then you just get desert to travel back in time into savannah.
Yeah, so this
Or
is what
something like that.
we in English or in the United States that's called rotational. It's rotational grazing for
And
the purpose of getting them.
activists in Western world, they are so disconnected from the reality that herds were living there way long before humans were herding them, and there was a way for renewal. There was a disaster, but there was a way for renewal, and they're ignoring pestering us with some greenhouse gas. Sheep, they burp and
There's a fun here's
area.
here's a fun one since you're an economist. This is one of my favorites. So Mexico, as an example, they grow a lot of lettuce and also blueberries. The blueberry one is my favorite because
Blueberry.
so when I
Fucking tropical country.
just
with blueberries.
just wait.
For fuck's sake.
Just wait, this is fun. So, if I go to the store in Mexico to buy blueberries, the blueberries are imported from the United States. If I go to a supermarket in the United States to buy blueberries, they are imported from Mexico. It is the most ridiculous thing any because I cannot buy local blueberries in Mexico because the entire market is shipped to the United States. And if I'm in the United States, I can't buy blueberries because they're shipped to Mexico because of import and export agreements. Unless you're shopping at the farmer's market and you go directly to the farmer. Hold up, I actually have some quests here. It looks like to talk to these.
Oh,
May
which
go on it.
leads us to a question: shouldn't we
Might you
just
spare a moment of
fucking
your time?
start shopping locally first?
Right. Well, that's not, unfortunately, not that easy because
Yeah,
of all the trade agreements. Yeah.
I know that trade agreements, but trade agreements are working in terms of, the neo-Marxist people in America are all complaining about evil capitalism, but
Where? I'm just following you
I-
around, Maduros, because I'm not too worried about these quests. I'm mostly just worried about XP. So lead on. And really quick to answer. Oh, Katrine's here. What up, Katrine? Good to see you. Let me go over to YouTube and chat here real quick. Put my follow on Maduros.
I can't get to you. How do I get to you? What the fuck?
I don't know.
the
I was running around following everybody while I was talking, and otherwise I get sidetracked.
Hmm.
And to
I
answer
s-
your question, Will, it is very humid here where I'm at right now. 85, 90% humidity.
Lucky bastard, you have it hot and humid.
Yeah, it's definitely hot and humid here.
I have been doing some medical screening for my new job for today, and it's still ice around, laying around.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah. So for me, you are like a bastard because you live somewhere where it is mostly warm.
Well, I spent 12 years in
From
Colorado
being
up in the mountains where it was like 9 months out of the year snow on the ground, and I don't ever want to live where there's snow again. However, here
Yeah, please
it's
help
way
me
too
with the
hot.
green
It's
card.
way too hot where we're living right now. But because
Whatever.
the place
I
is
am
paid for, so
I am a reptiloid. Please just take me somewhere, somewhere warm and safe. Fuck. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. No. Fuck.
ah. Yeah,
I'm
somehow I lost you.
dead. Oh, no matter. I arrived for free. I just got torn down by some goblins. Oh no.
I think everything
Fuck.
here, Maduros, is north, go north. Everything leads to the north, I think.
All right. Help me, please. I can't get up on my feet.
I
There
don't
are
think
too many.
we have a res in this group.
I can res.
Oh, you can, Maduros? Okay, cool.
Yep.
We'll find you eventually, Morgwind. Alright, is that you cackling, Martok, or was that a goblin?
That was a goblin, weren't me. I don't cackle.
Yeah.
I laugh. I laugh maniacally, but
I actually kick a lot. But since I was alright, just don't get me as some snowflake. I'm legit autistic.
Snowflakes,
Yeah,
snowflakes.
I think Greta Thunberg is stupid. It's okay that she's autistic. She's just plain stupid and ill-informed. But Elon Musk is my pen pal because he's just doing whatever he wants and he's honest with himself.
Speaking of which, my brother has been keeping an eye on Starlink forever and not pre-ordering it because he was waiting for it to come to his area. And yesterday he sent me these text messages, and it says
Came Ukraine.
that
He
it's.
just sent it to Ukraine.
He said that it's now all the pre-orders are saturated, and that it might be 2023 until he can get it. And he's like, "What happened to? We're might be in your area later this year, and then suddenly we're in your area and pre-orders have been fulfilled, and you might have to wait till next year." So he just pre-ordered yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah. I think Musk did a great job. He actually provided some of parts of Ukraine with internet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's just shitposting on our stupid fucking war criminals, which is amazing. He just trolls this Chechen warlord terrorist in disguise.
All right, I'm following Maduros because he has the quest.
He's the bear of the map.
The bear. Hang on, I gotta say that 3 times fast. The bear is the bearer of the map. There we go. The bear is the bearer of the map. The bear is the bearer of the map. The bear is the bearer of the map. All right, I'm good.
Fuck. All right.
Go north.
So yeah, Elon Musk is like my my role model because he's visionary. He is goofy as fuck, but he's good at what he sees as a good for humanity. Oh yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Sorry if I'm annoying. Please.
Throne room, where are you?
Fuck, where are we?
I think you might have to go through these tunnels. I did this a long time ago, Maduros. I don't really remember though. There are some maps on the wiki that I think I used last time.
You don't have to follow me. I may be confused and I have never been here and I don't know. We're sure to find our death in here. What the hell just happened?
Hold up one second, Morgwind, because I think Maduros is checking his map.
Problem, I just ran into the wall.
There's the throne room down there, I think.
I'll just go and kill everyone in there.
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 ways to get up north, so...
By the way, where are you guys from? Because I find your accent quite nice. I suppose at least some of you is from UK.
Oh, it's a secret wall. Oh, that scared the hell out of me.
From UK? No?
I'm from the United States, so I have a...
Yeah, I know that you have been traveling worldwide also.
Yeah, I still have a what they call a southern accent. Not really bad, but thankfully I've got it.
It is like
No, I've got a southern accent.
What accent? I mean, because you are from the UK, but there's lots of different accents in the UK.
So I have been right that he is from UK. For
Yeah, yeah.
fuck's sake,
But
because I have been studying British English for years before being released from fucking school.
so, like, what is your accent considered, Martok? Because Chris has no problems understanding you, but she has, like, sometimes when we watch British television, or she watches some of the crime shows from the UK, and she has a hard time following the accent. But she's listened to you during the streams and stuff, and she has no problems.
I don't know really. I'm about 30 miles out south of London, so I suppose you could. It's just a typical southern accent.
Gotcha.
I call it gutter trash English, but
Yeah, and BBC and most of the English media, they are so-called Oxford accent.
Mm.
They are all want you are like you are trying to. I know the conversation. Who fucking knows?
I'm just thankfully I got rid of my hillbilly accent years ago, for the most part. There's still a little bit, it creeps up every now and again.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I ever get a chance to move to Western countries, if I'm going to speak English as my main language at all, because
It does help. Like when Chris, she gets very lazy about it when we're here in Mexico because she doesn't need to use English. But every time we go to the States, did you just ding, Maduros?
No.
Maybe not. Okay, thought it. We
go
going
on,
in
Benny.
here?
Dive in. Go on. You got to go first.
Wait, well, look, see,
Your level is too low.
I know I may be annoying with the whole thing that I'm from Moscow, and we are waging war. I mean, our.
Said I was too low level to get in.
Yeah, it's an instance.
Hold up a second. Hey, Chris.
But there is a possibility. I am Jewish from my mother's side, and my boyfriend and my father, biological father, are Ukrainian, and we could repatriate either to Israel or to Ukraine, and be taxpayers for Ukraine. And there is a question: if I am going to be speaking English for a meaningful time of my life to sound maybe at least basic English.
Oh, hang on, Maduros. I'll make you leader. Sorry, I was getting sidetracked there. Sparrow, Chris says good morning. By the way, you probably couldn't hear her, but she tapped in. All right, I gave you leader though now, Maduros. So you should be able to zone us in.
Okay.
Hopefully, maybe it'll zone us in.
Too many players.
Oh, it must be a solo thing.
No, I think it's probably a three man.
Well, yeah, I can drop for you guys to do it real quick. No worries. I'll run around here and kill stuff. That way you guys could do the instance real
Well,
quick.
we got the key. Did you get the key, Martok?
Yeah, I got the key. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, guys.
Go for it.
What key? Please tell me.
The jailer's key.
How is this quest called?
We can try
The jailer's key. It was called.
I have none.
Yeah, just run in there, guys. Do the instance real quick with the three of
But
you.
I will try. I will heal you. I hope you don't kill me. All right.
I need to remember how to set this filter.
By the way, I have many relatives, my Jewish relatives in, either in New Jersey or in New Mexico. And they're like, why the hell didn't you come here when you could? And basically, what the embassy told me, that I am a relatively young white woman of Jewish descent, and
I grew
well,
up
my
in I grew up in Missouri, ancient entity. I actually was born in Springfield, so if you live in that area, and my brother and family still have the cattle ranch in Kabul, so right down the road from there.
but look, I'm from Russia. I was born in Moscow, and I was trying to get a visa to USA.
It's
And
difficult,
when
yeah.
I tried to get it, I was a good student. I was prestigious one. I had a nice degree in the making. But the thing was that my BMI at the time was like 25 compared to I don't know how much it is now in America common.
I know
I
my
was
my
I was unmarried. I was unmarried
yeah,
Jewish woman
that's
with
that the biggest thing is unmarried. So my ex was from Bulgaria, and she was denied 3 times for a visa because she was unmarried and she was wanting to come hang out and
uh,
stay and visit. And it wasn't until she had an
this is
offer from a
so fucked
university.
up.
It,
This is so
it's
fucked up.
it's tricky. It really is. Like,
No, I mean, gold diggers are a thing, especially
sure,
Eastern Europe gold diggers. Fuck them. Being, I was bullied all of my life by, neurotypical women from.
hang on. I gotta stop for a second because I gotta talk to Ancient Entity in chat, dude. So my parents, I was born born in Springfield, raised in Sparta, which is right down the road from Ava, and we lived in Oldfield for like, man, let's see, the first few years of my life. So I was born in Springfield, raised in Ozark and Sparta until I was about 7, and then we moved to Oldfield until I was 9, and then when I was 9, we moved to Marshfield, and then from Marshfield, I lived there from 89 until 96 when my dad moved us all out to Colorado, and then we stayed in Colorado, and then the family moved back to Missouri in like 7 or 8 years ago. But it is a trip that you say that because I actually know where the fuck Ava is. I mean, because we used to go there. There was the girl who used to mow the lawn for us in Oldfield. Actually, not mow the lawn, but the she mowed the side of the road out front. Not our lawn. Was from Ava. This is a trip, dude. Yeah, we are actually. I just went to. So my mom and my dad still use. They have a cattle ranch, but the meat cutter that they use, the butcher that they use, is in Oldfield. So we were actually just there. I think 2 years ago we were there. The last time we were there, and my mom, we had to go out there and pick up the meat. So we were actually out and we drove through Ava at some point. But I haven't actually. It's just funny that you say that because I actually know exactly where you are, and that is a small world. There's actually somebody in the guild too, who lives in Springfield. Which trips me out even more because now it's been like 4 people. There's another guy too who is in our EQ2 guild who lives down in the Boot Heel of Missouri, but was also born in Springfield. So I now have met I think 5 people who were born and or raised in the Springfield area all through YouTube. That's so fucking trippy. Oh,
Springfield, please, just please, have a mercy. I have no idea. I'm sitting at the east, in the east of Moscow, like half a globe across away from you, and
I don't know where
it
this is
sounds
going.
amazing. And
It's just it's the places we're talking about are really small,
I understand, but
tiny little places in the middle of nowhere in the state of Missouri. It's just so funny.
from what I gather, United States compared to the Russian Federation is really intertwined by interstates. And if you have a vehicle, you can get anywhere you want.
Yeah, if you don't have a car, it's really hard. There's no
Yeah.
and there's no good public transportation in the United States.
In Russia, for many more years to come, since we are pariah, and Boeing and Airbus and everyone just wants the hell out of our business. So we have no civil aviation anymore, unless we are going pirate. But I don't like this. And the maintenance is a real shit with aviation. So there is mostly a railroad communication, and Russia is huge from west to east. It's like you ride for 7 fucking days through taiga, through hard, through whatever, through Mordorian, I don't know, views of forsaken villages. You may meet no human beings, even when you stop, because, drunkards are not a human being. They are basically a zombie. So, if you ever come to Russia, avoid drunkards at all costs.
I just found Gollum's Cave. I've never seen this place. I've been down in the Goblin.
Oh shit! Where? Where?
I have been in the Goblin Town.
Wait! I wanna Gollum's Cave.
I'll come out when you guys finish your instance. You should be able to see where I'm at. But I've never seen this place, and I've been down in here like so many times. I can't believe I've never found this. All right, let me zone back out of here. Are you guys finished with the throne room, by the way?
Yes.
All right, let me exit
Wait,
out of here.
have any of you guys ever read Ayn Rand?
No, I'm familiar with her work, but I've never read it.
Like you, she is boring as fuck. She's basically a political activist, gone to write books. Because this is a Russian way of political activism. You are restricted to talking nothing at all. Or you produce some sort of political literature as a commentary to the current happenings.
I don't know where you, as an FYI, wherever you guys are at, if you want to see Gollum's Cave, it's down where I'm at when you come out.
Are you how are you called on the map?
I don't know what, because it shows you guys still over in.
Between Madurus and Valaris and
yeah, it all just says Goblin Town, so who knows. But side note, on the map,
maybe we
take a
should...
screenshot of this.
Who is the party leader? Please.
Excuse me.
Who is the party leader?
Madurus.
Madurus, please.
Yes.
Adrenfell.
Oh, I'm in the group.
But I don't see ya.
Alan Roth is my character.
Wait. All right. I'm backtracking to you. All right. I see now. So yeah.
Because I don't know how these zones work, because it's all split up into separate instances, because you guys, it shows you all on the map way to the south of me, but you're not, because I know you guys just went into that instance right around the corner.
No, we're at the instance, mate.
Dude. And I just found this wicked cave sketch of Gollum with the ring. What the hell? How have I never seen this before?
Game is full of surprises, I guess. Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I have been doing LOTRO tabletop game based on really revised One Ring, because One Ring is a hell of a system. Fuck this. It is redundant, it is unnecessary, it is boring, it is whatever you say. So we have been doing tabletop games in LOTRO, and I used a lot of LOTRO assets to spice up with the game.
All right, I'm gonna drop
And
from group real quick, and then you can invite me, Medros, because it gave me a teleport option, which I didn't choose, which will be easier for me to get back to you.
I am inside the cave. I don't see ya at all.
So go ahead
Oh
and
no, I see ya.
go ahead and re-invite me, Medros, please, and I will. It should give me a teleport option.
In the darkest depths of Goblin Town, at the heart of the Goblin Kingdom, teeming with the vile breed, lay the throne room of the Great Goblin. Long have the inhabitants of Goblin Town been leaderless, but as the shadow in the east grows, calling its minions to arms,
Instance
a new leader
already
has taken the mantle
maximum
of the Great
number of
Goblin.
whatever.
Oh, so
I
it,
don't
it, it has the 3 limit.
Free limit. All right.
Did you guys do this already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was
I think
confused.
that the guys who joined are in a different mirror, and I am in the last one.
So when it ported me out, it put me in a different place than the rest of you, which is weird. Dude, I keep meeting people from Missouri from my stream. I'm sending my brother a text message here, but I gotta mute myself here. This is funny. All right, let's see here. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I had to send my brother some messages here.
Don't bother. The gaming should not be restrictive to your personal life.
Excuse me. I might need to get some more coffee. God, the evil goblin cackles are pretty awesome.
What cackles?
Oh, are you guys coming this
Yeah.
way?
Yeah.
All right, come over here. I gotta show you this instance. Like, I've never seen this, and I can't believe, like, this cave painting is so freaking cool. Like, it's Gollum with the ring. Like, it's such a trip. And then that instance was, I think, right here.
Oh shit! I'm screenshotting it.
Oh yeah, take all the
Wait.
screenshots you want. Oh no, just it's right around the corner here when you get done.
Nice. All right. Screenshots done.
These are the little things that make this game so much more fun.
Uh, I'm mostly in for the soundtrack, to be honest,
Yeah, it's got a
because
great soundtrack.
the soundtrack is really great. I use it in my tabletop a lot. And my players had no idea that we are playing alternative universe where Galadriel took the One Ring.
And his little Gollum's little boat is right over here. I didn't make it out
Oh.
to the island yet.
Oh. This is a fan service done well.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Hey, Bounty Code, what is up, dude? I do have interwebs. No air conditioning, but I have internet, so. There's little scraps of fish bones here. This is so cool. It's like a goblin, little Gollum's island. Hold there real quick, guys. I'm gonna get a screenshot over here from the boat.
I will tell you, it is like, oh, it's 48 Fahrenheit in our parts of the world. Hello there. Please transport me to fucking Mexico.
All right, I got you guys some screenshots from a distance. So cool. Gollum's cave. Yeah, Bounty. It's not what they told us it was over the phone. Chris had to go into the office and had a big fight with the manager. It is what it is. It's good enough to stream. It looks like. I'll know more when I'm gonna have a meeting with my brother, and Chris is gonna be on the call. We'll know more. There are other solutions here, but for the moment, at the very least, I've got internet at the house, and it's good enough to do what needs to be done. So, a box without hinges, keys, or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. There you go. There's your riddle, ancient entity. And the only reason I know that is because I'm literally reading The Hobbit right now. What else do you need in here, Maduros?
Gotta get back down to the prison.
Okay, following you. And I gotta answer my brother's text messages here. My brother said it's the algorithm. He watches my streams, so the algorithm is promoting the content to other people from Missouri. When are we playing tabletop again, Steven? Look at the calendar. I'll answer that question. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have internet by this weekend, so Sparrow, Bounty Code, myself, Simmer, Nathan, and my brother and Chris, we pre-recorded a video at the end of our last session, which is going live tomorrow night on Twitch. Then the group will be meeting up on the 27th at the normal time at 9 p.m. Central over on the Weave in the Void Twitch channel. And we're going to be doing a recap series talking about our Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign for the next few weeks. And then we're going to roll into Weave in the Void content. And we're doing basically a boot camp where all of our players are going to be getting up to speed on all things Weave in the Void, figuring out the classes they want to play, going into the lore and everything. And then once that has finished, we're going to be starting to live stream the campaign around June. Which actually, I just finished the first draft polish pass 2 days ago. I'm adding a little bit more content to the source book right now, and then once I get done with the content editions, I'm sending that off to Sparrow, Bounty Code, Simmerg, and Nathan so that they can start reading, etc.
Renfell,
Hmm.
are you playing in like parent setting or some of your own?
It's our own.
You
It's so
so
the
so,
setting.
so you just adapting from Delver to your own setting. All right.
Not the lore, but the rules. We're using 5th edition rules, but it's our own setting called the Weave in the Void. And
All right.
everything is over at our Patreon page for people who want to know more about it. It's patreon.com/wandering hermits. I'll actually drop
Thank
that
you.
link.
I'll look into it.
Yeah,
Because
I'll drop a link in YouTube for everybody as well.
yeah, because I have been role playing in Faerun for a bit, and I just don't like the uh, license settings. I like homebrew. I like some offer ruling their own rules.
Hmm.
Yeah, so my heart is with y'all guys.
I gotta put this screenshot in Discord for Joe and Kel. That makes sense, Katrine. That's why I used to use 2nd edition 2.5 all of because I own all the hardback editions and all the specialty books and everything else for 2.5. Where is my Lord of the Rings Online screenshot folder? Here it is.
Back. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, we want to get back to the jail, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I didn't understand your question, Steven. I thought you were asking about other stuff. Um, our gaming community typically plays Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights from 8 p.m. Central to about 11 p.m. Central. That's the primary time. Then on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, we have another small group that's playing LOTRO now because Valaris, aka Martok, is from the UK, and so we play with him on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. Yeah, that's another interesting cave painting. Is this like the battle between the dwarves and... Hang on. That's the Goblin King, right? With 2 swords. So maybe this is just the Goblin King, like, killing lots of stuff.
That's dwarves on the left with the beards.
Oh, so this totally is the battle from The Hobbit. Oh my god, this place is full of cool stuff. Alright, get a screenshot of that one. Alright, following Maduros again.
I just noticed that a lot of Reading Online got another class. Brawler.
Another picture here.
What the fuck? I wanna be a brawler. I am
Excuse me.
I don't know, drunker
This is the 15 birds and 5 fir trees. Oh my god. That's amazing. Talk about a lore dump for the fans.
And they're escaping on the eagles.
Did you say you passed another painting? I wasn't paying attention. About with the eagles? Or
Oh
we're
no,
just...
that last one we saw.
Oh, I totally didn't see the eagles when I took the screenshot.
Yeah, upper left.
Yeah.
Right, guys, we are back. Been a great pleasure to run with ya. I hope I didn't really.
Oh, welcome
you.
aboard. I was glad to have you here.
Just if anything happens, just write me how I should behave myself because I don't really get it.
It's all good.
Sorry.
You're all
Anyway,
right.
thank you for having this nice community.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to, I don't know, provide you with some crafting goodies. And see ya around.
See you next time, for sure.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
All right, yeah, I'm totally nerding out and not answering chat. So hopefully, Steven, let me read chat again, because for some reason my live chat on YouTube decided to die on my phone. So let me double check this here. Yes, Steven. Right now, Discord is the best place to know what we're doing and when we're doing things. But for the most part, the gaming community right now is focused on Lord of the Rings Online, so that's the game we're playing together. We will possibly be doing EverQuest 1 later this summer. Maybe. We'll see. The decision has not been made. We will be talking about that more in June, but for right now, we're playing together in LOTRO. And then also a little bit of Xbox from time to time with a couple, 3 people, but that's not really sort of official stuff. That's more just kind of as people have time. And Sparrow said, I haven't checked the poll since I reposted it last night, but we had like, I think I said, Sparrow, I think there was 47 people who had voted, and it's 80-20 split. So there's apparently around 40 people who would like us to do a Kickstarter to get the hardback versions of the books. So we'll definitely talk about that more as we get towards the... I wouldn't want to do it until the fall anyway, but yeah, that might be something that happens. We going up the stairs, Maduros?
Yep. We have to do a lot of backtracking to get the way we want to go.
Mm-hmm. Nice, Katrine.
I'm the worst hunter in the world. I'm so directionally challenged.
Yeah, don't just wait. If you ever play with Chris, we tease her frequently about her lack of GPS. Katrine, that's so cool that you're. If people who are good at DMing, hold on to those people. It's been a long time since I've been able to just be a player. I would relish the opportunity to just be a player again at some point down the road. But I do like DMing, and I am good at it, so end up falling into that category frequently.
I think it's below us. Let's drop down the hole. Wait. No, not that hole. We'll drop down over here.
Nope, server lag, I think.
Yeah, big spike there. Still ongoing.
Yeah, it's definitely good. Katrine, that is awesome. Marry the DM. Always marry the DM. Eventually, we might gather all of these up in one group here. Oh, did I take a wrong turn?
I think we have to do some backtracking by going up somewhere. We need to head east. That's a dead end. I think we took a wrong turn.
I'm tapped out and all I heard was legs breaking.
Here we go.
I like how Martok is just like pew-pewing and killing shit on the fly.
the only way to run.
Blue line is pretty awesome. Steven says, my VIP account on LOTRO doesn't expire until 2037, so I'm trying to make sure I get my good use out of it. Lifetime for the win. Ooh, these are dropping keys for me. All right, give me 2 seconds here. I'll be right back. I gotta check with Chris, see if where we're at with time. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I got about another 15 minutes, it looks like, and then I need to wrap up.
Okay, we've got an escort quest in it. Probably time it just about right.
Did he go run? Okay, he's over here. Never mind. I needed to talk to this person anyway.
What do you need?
I don't have enough room. My inventory is so jammed full of crap.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
It's okay. It was Sarah Urquhart in there.
No big loss.
That's it. Talk to Gloin outside the entrance.
I got follow on you guys for a minute. Oh, I totally need to zone out. I'm tabbed out doing some YouTube stuff real quick. For those watching the stream, my LOTRO video just went live a few minutes ago. I just realized that I wasn't paying attention to the time. Go ahead. I'm on you now. Talking about the producer's letter that went out yesterday. So that video is now up on YouTube for those of you who want to watch as we wind up the stream here. Aha! I just found the loot filter he was talking about.
See, I knew I was going the wrong way.
This character is 43, Steven. Maduros is 48, and Valaris is 52. I don't know how much you guys played while I was offline last week, Maduros, but I think everyone's like mid to late 50s right now with the characters, right?
Yep.
All right.
Pretty much. All except Joe. I think he's just about to hit 40.
Okay. I'm not the last man out. Yay. It won't take me more than a few days to get caught up though, because now that I got internet back and I'm moved and everything else, I'll be playing most mornings, doing my coffee streams. And I'll get caught up pretty quick before this weekend coming up. Not this weekend, next weekend.
And we're out in the fresh air.
Finally.
You watch, his next quest will send you right back in again.
Is your need so great?
Yeah, it does.
Alright, don't want to sell those. Why can't I ditch that? There we go. Oh, that's cool, Steven. Make sure you ping someone in Discord for an invite in case, because I probably won't be around tonight because we just moved into this place and there's no air conditioning in the office. So I'm not playing at nights until I get AC in here because it's too freaking hot. It's not too bad in the mornings, but so I won't be around. But if you ping somebody in Discord, there'll be an officer who can get you. And I'm going to be making my cutoff point here, but I'm going to give you some scholar stuff, Martok. So that you've got some goodies. And some jeweler stuff. Just sorting it out real quick. Metalsmith.
Can't you get a load of little, like Surface Pro tablets? And then keep the windows open and get the little cockroaches to play extra characters?
Totally, probably could. Alright, I think I've sorted out the It'll be a couple of trades because there's. I think you can only do. Can you do an unlimited amount of things, or is it only 7?
7 by the looks of things.
Let's see if it'll let me keep going. Nope, I could totally keep going. All right, that. That should be all the scholar and jeweler stuff I've got on me.
I don't think I've got room. Huh?
Yeah, I did not have room.
No,
Oh,
I haven't got room. And I can't empty it out. I can't make
I'll
room.
I'll mail it to you. No worries.
It's alright, hang on. Just let me dump some stuff.
All right, I'll turn in quests while you're doing that.
I would be grateful for your assistance. No dawdling.
Where are the rest of these quests? That's inside. That's cave trolls. That's the dwarves up there.
Right, okay, ready.
All right, let's try that again.
I've got 19 slots, so that should be enough.
I think that's everything. There's one more. Hang on. I missed the cracked dwarf carvings. All right, you're good.
Thanks.
Yep. Ooh, nice pipeweed, Maduros. That was a cool one. I just caught the tail end of it as I was finishing up the trade. Sparrow says they're starting Project Gorgon today for the mmorpg 101 channel group. I tried really hard to like that game, and I just can't. There's way too many issues. Nice, thank you, sir. Better get me a good screenshot here. Nicely done. Oh, we're gonna get 2 of them. There goes Valeris. Is that a heart?
I don't know what it was. I've got it's Southern Star pipeweed. I've got.
Anyway, Sparrow, I tried really hard to like Project Gorgon. I played it with the Battle Axe Theater guys like 3 years ago, maybe. And there's just it's too clunky, or it was. Maybe it's gotten better in 3 years, but it was too clunky. The graphics are just way too, and this is me saying I'm happy to play EverQuest with graphics from back then, but I'm not okay doing it in a game that's supposed to be developed for the modern era. So, I don't know. I tried really hard to like Project Gorgon, and I just couldn't get into it. It has a lot of interesting things. Yeah, it has a lot of interesting stuff, especially with like the way you can mix and match. Like in order to become a druid, you have to, or at least you used to have to, like max out ice magic and fire magic before you could unlock the druid class, which is very cool. So there's a very cool mechanic stuff going on, but I just can't. I can't get into it. I've tried 3 different times to play it, and the most recent was 3 years ago. I gave it like 6 weeks playing with the Battle Axe Theater guys, and that was it. I won't ever give it another shot. It's just too little, too late for me. Maduros and Martok, thanks guys for the fun this morning. I should be back tomorrow morning for more of the same. But I probably won't be on tonight unless by some miracle it's not a heat wave this afternoon. It is raining right now,
Okay.
so it might not be too hot tonight. But otherwise, I'll definitely be on tomorrow morning. Next week, I should be back to my normal schedule because I should have theoretically AC installed by then. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning.
Okay, thanks very much.
All right, man. Yep.
And for the stream, thanks for hanging out this morning, everybody. Got some more Wizard's Fire Pipeweed. Thanks for on the stream this morning, everybody, as I get going in the new place, new internet, new house, new office, which is not set up. So, yeah, you guys can enjoy the mess. I'll probably be documenting the renovation process as we continue to make the home our own. Now that we own our own place, it's very different than renting. We had a little visitor this morning, a little pregnant cat. So if she keeps coming by, we may end up adopting a stray cat who's about to have babies. She came by for food this morning, so we're definitely gonna get some cat food, so that when she comes by again, we've got some more food for her. Because I'm a sucker for kitty cats. We'll see. In any case, everybody, thanks for tuning in this morning. First time back in a week or so. I'll definitely be back tomorrow morning as we get the wiring redone in the house and get everything set up with air conditioning and all that good stuff. We'll get back into streaming Monday mornings and evenings, etc. But for now, I'll only be streaming in the mornings. But I should be able to be back to daily video production. So don't forget to check out the video that just came out a little while ago, about 20 minutes ago. We got a new video on the LOTRO producer's letter from yesterday. So check that out on YouTube here. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Katrine, it was good to see you again. Thanks for sticking around even while I was offline. Sparrow, of course. Who else was here? Stephen W. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you tonight at some point. Don't forget to ping people for a guild invite. Who else was here? Ancient Entity, another Missourian from Ava, no less. Bounty Code was here. If he's no longer here, say hi again, Sparrow. And we'll definitely be catching you guys next Sunday for the stream. And have fun in Project Gorgon. Let me know if it's gotten better. Who else was here? Jason Sane was here earlier today. Will T was here. Brian Hunley was here again. Thanks so much for your support on YouTube, for being a member, Brian. Oh, and everybody else, if you want to, don't forget you can support either by joining as a member here on YouTube, or you can head over to the Patreon page, patreon.com/wandering hermits. And pick up a subscription there. You get lots of cool perks over at Patreon. Access to the book chapters. Chapter 15 is coming out next week. You can pre-order our tabletop books, which are due out in June. You can pre-order the point-and-click game. Download the free demo. All that good stuff's over there. Who else was here this morning? I'm scrolling up. Zeitlos was here. Thanks so much. Conscientious Objector was here. Eric Mar from Bulgaria. Oh, Considerably Sane was Vermine, the Russian girl who was with us. I'll have to remember that. Because she's been around for a while on YouTube for the last couple of months following my channel, but today was the first time she joined us in LOTRO. I think that was all the people. Oh, Guillermo was here from Spain earlier. I just found him. I'm scrolling up through all this stuff. Saran was here this morning. Anyway, thanks to everybody for hanging out this morning. Really appreciate the support with the views and everything else. It is a trip, dude. And I swear, now that my brother got me thinking about the algorithm, it's got to be the fact that my brother's tuning in and watching my streams from Missouri. So the algorithm is probably promoting it out to other people in Missouri because of that. Because it can't be coincidence now that we've had like 5 people from Missouri watching the streams and or joining our guilds because of the streams over the last like 2 months. That can't be coincidence. All right, thanks everybody. Hopefully we'll see you over in Discord as well. Links are down below, and at Patreon too if you wanna support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see everybody tomorrow morning. Thanks so much. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.